What's up, guys, and welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do what you don't see coming for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Leo. What's up, Leo? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing so well today. All right, so we're going to do what you don't see coming. I'm going to do two different sides to get two different perspectives. Sometimes it's two different things, okay? All right, so let's begin. Leo Spirit, what does Leo see coming? Some of you guys might go to a party or a disco club or something like that. I don't know, I just got that. All right, Leo, what do they see coming? You have sandcastle and sailboat, okay? Bottom of the deck is pier. So you decide, the choice is yours. Sailboat, sail on, you're heading in the right direction. And sandcastle, everything is temporary, divine timing. So I feel like what you don't see coming is that you're going to be guided to, sorry about that, I'm on YouTube. There's so much commercials today. Like, I don't get it. Like, can you guys, like, stop? What's today? Stop. Maybe because it's weekend. Everybody knows everybody is home today. Wow, that's pretty good advertising. Anyway, yes, so there's something here that's temporary, that was only meant to be temporary, and you're going to be guided to move away from it, okay? I feel like you're going to have a choice, though, with the pier, and this is not something that you can allow to just fall apart. This is something that you're the one that has to go and pull the trigger, okay? What is sandcastle boat here? For the Leo, you have the Emperor card, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the back of the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. But this is the back of the Seven of Swords and the back of the Six of Pentacles, which is good. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so now this is what I'm going to say to you, Leo. I feel like you know what I'm saying. I feel like you are already aware that you have to move on from something that was meant to be temporary here, okay? Now, the thing is that this is the thing. I feel like you didn't want to be sneaky about it, okay? I feel like the other energy doesn't want you to leave or something like that, okay? And you didn't want to be sneaky about it, so it's kind of like you... This five of Pentacles is kind of giving me like either you allow this person or this situation back into your life because you didn't want to be sneaky with it, and you're realizing that you're not as happy as you thought you were going to be, right? So you have the Queen of Wands here in reverse and the World. Yeah. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. I feel like you were definitely meant to bring this energy back into your space, or you were meant to go back to this energy, however this is for you. I feel like it's you allowing this to come back into your space, right? Because something wasn't over, something is not finished, so you needed to do that. You know what I'm saying? You needed to do that because, like I said, with this pier, you're the one that's going to have to pull the trigger. So maybe you ostracized. I don't know if that's the word. I don't even say that. Ostracized yourself? I don't even say that. I'm definitely challenging if that's even the right word to use, but I'm going to use it because it came out. I feel like you ostracized yourself here because you knew something had to end, but you were also guided to go back to it, if that makes sense, okay? And I feel like it's because you have unfinished business there. I feel like you were trying to leave it in a sneaky way, or in a way where nobody was going to find out, and that would be the easy route. This is what I'm saying. The universe doesn't want you to take the easy route. You have the Devil here, the Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. You have a brand new opportunity here waiting for you. It's kind of like the universe is kind of giving you like a blueprint type of thing. Like, you have an opportunity here, okay? So this is all, it's like you went back to this, and now the control is in your lap. That's why you had to go back. Because the universe wanted you to see, no. You're the one that has control here. You're the one that gets to decide where this boat goes. You know, maybe you didn't think that you had, that you had the power, but you do. I hope this makes sense. This is like, I'm going to give you an example, a very broad example, right? This is like you knowing that you have to leave a job. right? So you go on vacation, right? And you're like, you know what? I'm just not going to return. I'm just going to stay on vacation forever. And I'm just not going to go back to work because I hate it there. You know, it's a horrible job. You have all the right to not want to go back. But the universe wanted you to go back after your vacation because you actually are going to have the upper hand in some way. And I don't feel like you were seeing that in that moment while you were on your week vacation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you you had to get away from the energy to get your clear and your mind good. Now, when you go back into the energy, there's going to be a huge difference, I feel. You have the Devil in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. I feel there's a part of you that is not going to feel attached to it. There's a part of you that's not going to feel like, you know, this is the only thing that I have in my life and there's nothing better. You know, like that's how you were feeling before. You were feeling before like you were trapped here, like you had no way out, or like this was holding you on a chokehold. But when you come back from your week vacation, you're going to see, oh, wait, I'm the one in control. I'm the one that called the shot to you. Y'all motherfuckers need me. You know, like, and I feel like that's going to give you a lot more confidence to actually leave the job, you know, actually put your 2 weeks and leave, you know. And it's like the universe wanted you to go back because they wanted you to have the confidence. Because when you go back and you're going to see, it's like maybe all of these people at your job try to make you feel small, or all these people at your job try to make you feel like they have more power than you. And but let me tell you something, that we're all the same. We're all souls. We're all humans, right? Society likes to give people these titles, and people allow their ego to embody that title that was just given to them. It's not like that's who really they are, but people assume that title, breathe it, eat it, live with it, all of that, and they let it get to their head, you know, and they become people who they really aren't, right? So I feel like you stepping away from the energy for a while and then you going back into it is going to feel different. Is my main point here. I know I'm dragging this out, but I just hope that I'm explaining it as well as I'm feeling it and seeing it, okay? But I do feel like you're going to see that this is not what it was. It was just a facade. Like, you know, the devil energy loves to make it look like this is, you know, you need this. This is what it is. We got you here. You got no control. They love to make it seem like that when you're in it. But once you step away, even for 24 hours, bro, once you step away from it and go back, you realize that it ain't shit. It ain't. That control that they had was just all up in your mind, you know? So I do feel like when you go back to work, you are going to have to put in your 2 weeks or something like that. Or you are going to have to, like, you know, like the Ace of Cups is here. So I do feel like you have a new opportunity. This could also be love as well. Okay. This could also be love too. Like you spend some time away from your person. You know, you guys have a breakup or whatever. And you find somebody better while you guys are breaking up or broken up or whatever. And the universe is saying, we brought you this person so that you can go over there and finish that. Because maybe you guys didn't completely cut it off. Maybe you just, you know, said, I'll be back. But the universe wants you to say, I'm never coming back. Here's my 2 week notice, or I'm never getting back together. We're over. Don't ever call me again. Type of thing. Okay? I hope that makes sense. All right, let's go over here. What does Leo see coming? All right, you have go with the flow in reverse and contemplation in reverse, okay? Bottom of the deck is trust in reverse. I feel like the universe is saying there's no need to I feel like you're not, how can I say this? Don't shoot the messenger, okay? There's something here that you're resisting. And you're like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm just going to. But Leo, you're living, breathing, sleeping, and chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard energy. You're very uncomfortable right now. And you're just going to like, whatever. I don't care. It's okay. Whatever. I don't like that, okay? That's not good for you. That's not good energy for you. What is this? Go with the flow in reverse and contemplation. The Six of Cups, Seven of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Now, the Six of Cups, it could be somebody from your past, somebody who you have children with, or this could be a sibling. Doesn't have to be or a friend or a family member, okay? Now, okay, what the is Leo supposed to be fighting for this? Like, what the what? Yes. There's a situation here that you're not fighting for that you are meant to fight for. I don't know what the freak this is, to be honest. I don't. But I feel like whatever this is that you're not trying to, like, I feel like the more you don't fight this, the more you get in your head with the Five of Swords. The more you are causing stress and anxiety for yourself. But you feel like you're not fighting this is you helping you move forward and move away from stress and anxiety, but you're actually moving towards that. Because you're meant to look at it, Leo. Like, what is this Six of Cups? This feels the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're tired. You're tired of fighting for this. But the universe is saying that this is going to be an ongoing battle until you figure out a way to make it work. Because there's a part of you that wants to make it work. Whether it's on a friendship level, platonic level, whether it's... There's a part of you deep down subconsciously that you want to make this work, but you're not making it work because maybe somebody is not trying to make it work the way you want it to work. This could be them too. Take it how it resonates. It could be flipped around. But something is not over. So the longer you drag it out, the longer you try to avoid making this decision, the worse it's going to be for you, my friend. I really feel like you need to do something here. What is this Five of Swords? No. What is this Seven of Wands here? Let's see why you're not. Leo, I love you, but I have to be honest. This is an ego thing you got going on here. This is an ego thing. Ten of Cups. It could definitely be somebody in your family or somebody, the Four of Wands in reverse, that you are in a marriage or committed to in a relationship that is not stable, and you're just kind of like allowing it. This is kind of like you are in a relationship with someone, platonic or not, okay, romantic or not, and it's not good. It's falling apart. The Four of Wands is unrocky, is unstable connection, okay? And you know that you deserve better, but you don't want to look at that, because by you looking at that, you know it's going to be really hard to get out of it, you know, especially if you're in a connection and you guys live together, or if you're married, you know, divorce and all of that stuff. But Leo, you're looking at the situation from a small point of view. I love you, but I have to be honest with you, okay? You got to look at the broader things. Of course, getting out of something is not going to be easy. Getting into something is always a lot easier than getting out of something. But by ignoring it is not going to work. And if you are looking at it at a small scale, well, if I do this and this is going to become hard for me, and this is going to become hard for me, then I'm going to have to do this, then I'm going to have to do that. I'm here to break it to you that life is not going to be always easy. It's not. And if you run away from challenges, if you run away from burdens that you put yourself in, then you're just causing delays for yourself. You put yourself in this connection. You put yourself in this marriage. You put yourself in this relationship. You put yourself in this friendship, right? And whether or not you had partake in what is stirring up doesn't really matter. The point is that now you're seeing that something is not as solid or as stable as you once thought. And that's okay. That happens. People have free will, and free will is a mother effort. You know, people can do whatever the F they want. It doesn't matter. They could tell you to your face, I'm going to do this, and then go behind your back and do the other thing. And they have all the right to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because free will exists, and we're not meant to hold people, you know, how can I say this? It's like, it's okay for you to be upset that somebody told you one thing and then acted a certain way or did something else, but you can't let that stop you. You can't be like, okay, well, you did that, and I'm unhappy now, and I know I don't deserve that, so now I'm going to stay here because it's hard for me to leave. Why would you do that? Don't do that to yourself. You're basically giving that energy the power. And you have to show the energy the power. Hey, it doesn't matter, how many chains I got. Doesn't matter how many times I got to, come back and forth. Doesn't matter, the assets that we have together. I'm going to make sure that I get out of the situation because I don't deserve that. I deserve a friend that is going to tell me what it is and keep it that way. I deserve a family member that's going to I deserve, a marriage commitment, whatever it is here. But I feel like, Leo, it shows a lot more strength for you to say this is not what I want than to you to stay in somewhere that you don't want. And you think that you ignoring the elephant in the room is going to make it go away, because it's not. It's just going to make it harder for you. I'm going to tell you I'm not going to tell you a story, but I will summer it up for you. I was in a situation where my soul was telling me, you got to go, you got to go. And I didn't want to. I didn't want to because the other energy was going through some heavy stuff that I knew that energy needed me there for. Okay. And I was kind of that support system for that person, but it was hurting me being with that person. Right. And it wasn't until I mentally couldn't freaking take it anymore, because your mind and your intuition kind of like, coincide, and it becomes so loud. Like, it was so bad, guys. It was so bad. It was so bad. It wouldn't shut up. It wouldn't shut up. And I was doing the same thing as you. I was trying to ignore it. I was trying to ignore it because I'm like, no, I can't leave this person. They need me, right? But it wasn't until my mind pushed me to the point of, it was so loud that if it wasn't until that I was able to leave the energy that I was able to be like, I can hear now. I'm at peace now. Like, that's when I realized everything is energy. I felt like free once I stepped away from the energy for just 24 hours. It was crazy. That's when I knew, okay, I got to do this for me. I can't keep thinking about the other person. I can't keep thinking about how much they need my help, because I got to help myself. I'm mentally going bananas, right? Trying to help somebody where my soul was like, they're not listening. Get out. Until I eventually got out. And was it easy for me to get out? No, it wasn't. It was not a sweet pie. I knew it was going to be challenging. I knew there were going to be burdens. I knew that. But my mental state was way more important at that point than any type of challenge, that anything, you know what I'm saying? And the universe came and helped me. They brought me people to help me lighten up my load, because I was doing something. I was putting myself first. I was choosing self-love. And that's what the universe is going to do to you as well, Leo. Once you decide to get out of the situation, once you decide to ignore the big elephant in the room, and you say, you know what, universe, I hear you, I see you, I know it's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it anyway, because my mental is more important to me than anybody involved in this situation. Right? They will bring you people and opportunities to lighten that load, but you won't see that until you're in the 10 of Wands energy. I didn't see all the help that I had until I was like, you know what, I'm done. And then here comes all this help and all this abundance from the universe. Like, they were catching me. Every step I took, there was a nice little rock, thing to step on. Every step I took, there was a nice little rock. There was a scary taking the step. Yes, because I was taking the step not knowing where I was going to land, but they caught me every time. And I will always vouch for that. And I will always tell people that, because I know it's scary. I know. I've been here, done that. That's why I became a tarot card reader, because I want to show people that it is easy, that the emotion feels a lot stronger than the action really is. But that's the point. Emotions are meant to be intense because they don't want us to ignore them, right? But it's also not meant to stop us from doing anything. And when I experienced this 5 years ago, like, again, I understand, I get it. But I'm telling you, you have to be, you're going to get to the point where you mentally can't take it anymore. And that is when you're going to see the switch. Like, everything that you thought you cared about before, you're not going to care about no more. Okay? So trust yourself right now is what I'm going to say. I know this was long, but I had to share that, okay? All right, Leo, that's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.